is a big day. This is definitely a big day. It's been a long time, 5 wheels on the flat bench.
Settle. Start. Turn.
What's up, guys? Larry Wheels and John Gaglione here at Mount Vernon Barbell. So today we are back to bench. Yesterday did squats with Andrew before he goes back to Dubai to begin his prep. I am entering the meat and potatoes of my prep, right? We're up in the volume, up in the weight, you know, working on getting me back to my old self after a long hiatus. Things are starting to feel better and better each session. So John, what's the plan for today?
Yeah, so this is kind of like a first official week of the training program. Normally, when I'm working with Larry remotely, I'll kind of give him like about 4 weeks of training at a time. I tend to I like to work backwards. Some coaches work forward, some coaches work backwards. I like to start working backwards and then make adjustments like as we go. That's typically what I like to do. And then when we're in person, now that like I'm with him on a more regular basis, I'm not kind of unveiling the master plan too much at a time. I'm kind of giving him a little bit in pieces, so he doesn't really know as much on what's to come. Usually when I'm working with someone remotely, they have a little bit of more of an idea, and then we kind of make adjustments as we go based on how the training is, based on how he feels.
For example, at the moment, I'm getting just one workout at a time. So when I woke up a couple days ago, I got today's workout, and I don't know what next workout's going to be. For example, where when training remotely, he would send me sometimes the entire
a little bit more in advance. So just, you know, I think it's important, especially now that we're spending more time together, we can kind of auto-regulate and kind of adjust on the fly a little bit more. But we're going to increase the weight a little bit, so we want to work up a little bit heavier as well as do a little bit more volume. So we plan on doing a little bit more than 485 pounds like we did last week, and then a little bit more on the back down volume, as well as we're still taking with the accessory work. So. And also, I'm going to be trying to do my best to fulfill the role of training partner today. It's been a little bit of a time since I've gotten to the bar, but I want to help with Larry's pacing a little bit, and also you guys could make fun of how weak his coach is and see.
Not at all.
No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to try to like push him, and we're going to kind of work. And I think it's really important to have that training partner to help with pacing, get those cues, and then just push each other. So.
Oh yeah?
All right.
All right, this actually is one of the few sessions that we actually get to be training partners. You're always on the coach hat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to change my hat on and off, but it'll be fun, help with pacing. Let's get started with today, all right?
All right, let's go to it.
Get a couple of retractions and then a couple of rows.
Retract. And then I'm going to head over here, do some hip flexor stretching. Super important for getting a nice arch on the bench. Getting these loosened up, especially post squat day.
So we're gonna do a little just warm up for the rotator cuff and also gonna help you with pattern. So I kind of like to use a short band or like a lighter hip circle for this. And all we could do is just do some external rotations to kind of start. And then once I'm kind of warm, I can kind of just go through my bench groove. And this kind of teaches me to hold my upper back tight the whole time. So I'm kind of holding that isometric contraction like I would on the bench. So I can kind of do it like dynamically and kind of do it like kind of a rear delt movement. where I could just hold it static the whole time. So let's do that for a little bit, just kind of warm up. So let's just do a couple here just to warm up the rotators. Start your bench position now. Good. So let's do spread.
Spread.
And I'll pull it down. Keep it. Yep. So if you're someone that has trouble like flaring their elbows or losing position in the bottom,
That's good.
good. I'm gonna join you.
Beautiful.
Oop.
All right. Bloopers. All right, so let's get a cup warm up.
And sometimes if I just want to like get a little bit of a pump when I'm bodybuilding, I'll kind of go through just some short pulses like this. Making a hard shift from bodybuilder to powerlifter. See what I remember?
So how long has it been since you've been under a barbell?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So see if I remember what to do. Okay.
To me.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I see that grin.
First set successful. Yeah, we'll do a couple, just get some pump reps, get the feet up, and then bring the feet back down. All right. You got your special personal record wraps I could borrow?
I believe I do.
All right. I gotta make sure I'm protected.
That's the plan. Do you want to be stronger while you bench?
I do want to be strong.
I
gotta make sure that I give the fans what they want. So I'm just gonna be kind of working with Larry a little bit, and just more so to help his pacing a little bit. And you know what? I could use a little extra work. Being a lighter version of myself, I could definitely kind of work on just getting a little stronger right now. I don't really have any contest plans coming up, so I just want to kind of use this time to work on, help Larry and give him a little bit of a push.
Much appreciated. During this time, as you know, I originally came to the city for the summer for BTC, worked with him because of his condition. That kind of changed, and wasn't expecting to be training with anyone else other than BTC for the most part. So actually, this is a nice change of pace to be training with my coach as well. And last time we trained together, you were probably about 300 pounds. So honestly, I have not gotten used to seeing you in this shape. Like, it's almost hard to imagine that you were that big at one point.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard getting used to that.
Even though it's my body, sometimes I do a little bit of a double take myself, but it's been a process, so let's throw some weight on there. Start. Up. 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 Back.
Certainly feel a bit more power than last week. It feels lighter in my hands already.
I'm going to take control of the poverty bench for today, just for everyone. So you guys don't need to worry. I got you covered. Okay.
You're more of a lower middle class.
Middle class? Okay.
Yeah, middle class.
I usually need my magic bench shirt to keep up, so we'll see what I can do. Raw dog.
It feels better raw.
These two feel nice.
Definitely feels better raw.
Yeah, and I do like what you said too. I think a lot of people think they need this crazy long wrap, but most people aren't even benching 600 pounds. So this is going to be great for like 99% of people. It's nice and stretchy, and this is, you can see it's still a nice cast.
And you can wrap these tight enough, even on myself, where if you have it on for more than a couple of sets, you lose sensation in your fingertips because there's so much compression. So any tighter than this, cast.
And again, doing some equipped power, I've had 600 pounds in my hands myself in a bench shirt, but it's still 600 pounds on your wrist, on your joints. So this is great support.
Yes. Beautiful. All right.
It's definitely the reps. Guys, I just benched my body weight for 3, so you can be impressed. It's okay. That definitely deserves a thumbs up for the video just for that. So.
I think the same plate here I have. They're all matching.
Okay, you got.
Yeah.
You beat me to the punch.
Oh yeah, they're all pretty and aligned perfectly.
What happens if they don't match?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Good.
All right. If they don't match, it doesn't count. They have to have the exact same amount of rust in each plate as well. Triple here?
Yeah, we're just taking 3s.
Okay. I'll just do a head knock, all right?
Okay. That works for me. Start. Chris. Chris. Chris.
Okay. I'd say there's my blood and sweat in those, but they're brand new, so not yet. We're working on that.
Any other bodily fluids that might be in there?
Well, they were in Adam's possession, so there's a very good chance there may be other bodily fluids. That is.
Right, I'm going to start doing some sand goals.
Okay.
Just because I'm a little bit rusty right now.
Brush off that ring rust.
You know what they say? Like those who can't do teach. So that's what they say. So I'm definitely the teacher in this equation.
Okay.
Single.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, good.
2 plates, check.
No problem.
We're good.
No problem.
All right.
Only powerlifters can get pumped from a single rep. You legit have a
I don't know. It must be something in the Mount Vernon water.
Mango Diet Pepsi?
Yes,
It's the mango drink that we just had. I haven't been doing any arm wrestling, but I have been doing some like direct forearm work. Can you tell?
I see a bulge here and here actually.
Okay.
I did see a bulge. I think you might be able to smoke Adam.
I don't know. I don't know. Adam's got a pretty nice peak on his. Can your forearm have a peak? Is that
If you train
if you can, I think that he has it.
I'm ready for war. Yes. War against the iron. Good.
Right. Press. 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 Back. Timer's getting better and better.
Oh, definitely. Feeling lighter and lighter.
For all you youngins out there, I think this is a good takeaway point. This is a dime and a nickel. So don't be afraid to use smaller plates. As much as I want to kind of jump quarter, you know, there's other plates besides the 25s and the 45s, so don't be afraid to take smaller jumps. From a percentage standpoint, this is still like a nice sized jump for someone. If you're a 300-pound bench or a 30-pound jump, it's still a big jump. So don't forget the smaller guys.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm pacing myself because we got a long prep ahead of us.
We absolutely do. A long, good prep.
We'll see how this feels.
From a really good baseline.
So now we're over my body weight now, so I'm starting to get serious here. Starting to get serious, okay?
Bring the power, John. You set. All right. Yep. Right. Over. Nice.
So feels pretty good.
Not slowing down yet.
Yep.
Not slowing down. It likes to be rubbed and caressed. Now you treat it well, it'll treat you well.
You gotta make sure it's ready.
Exactly.
You gotta make sure it's ready.
Like preheating the oven.
Take your time.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh. Ooh.
Come on, Larry.
Start. Press. Rack. This is well over my body weight now. Well over. If you're new to lifting weights, benching like 2 plates like is a big deal. So don't be like short-sighted and kind of celebrate like where you're at and which milestones you're about to achieve. Every PR matters, right?
Absolutely.
So it's really important that you celebrate even if it's a small PR or a small milestone, you should be proud of it.
What's that?
Out, release.
Yes. Oh, all right.
Oh, take it.
I'll definitely take that. This is the big day. This is definitely the big day. It's been a long time, 5 wheels on the flat bench.
I think I really love the incline. I don't think it gets enough love from just a general barbell pressing standpoint. I think it's more of like it's a lot less technical. And the flat bench is a lot more technical, and it's more of like a skill than people realize. With the incline, you gotta be strong enough just to push it up. It's really not like a lot of. You can't really do some crazy contortionist, kind of circus act to lift that kind of weight. But
very true. And if you're training both, I think there is some clarity.
Yeah, I like the incline presses. I prefer the incline press over an overhead press. If you guys are looking to do like a secondary bench day or do like a variation, a lot of people don't have the range of motion to go overhead, and then you can kind of speak from experience. Sometimes when you get real heavy, you start to really overarch your back. It can be very stressful on your back. So I think when you're working your shoulders, I like to do more machines and side raises and things like that. And then in terms of you're still going to load the front delt a lot when you do an incline press. And usually almost anyone has this range available, but not everyone has the range to go completely overhead. So the incline press is a great alternative. If you can't, maybe overhead presses are problematic for you. Definitely something good to try on secondary bench day. You ready to do this 5 plates?
I think I have to add 5 plates.
It's been asking for you.
Yeah, it's been neglected.
All right, well, you have to unneglect it right now.
I gotta give it some love.
Start. Press. Rack.
It felt better than I thought it would. Felt better than 45 last week. So
I think pound for pound PRs, body weight PRs. Some people argue is that really a PR? But when you've been heavy as 340 pounds, you have to have some other way to measure progress. So I think if you have PRs in each different weight class you do, I think that's a great thing to track. Like you have PRs at 242, you got PRs at 275, you got PRs at 308. So it's good to kind of compare what you can do across different weight classes and also within a weight class. So this would be a body weight PR for me.
what was your all-time best bench? Yeah, your heaviest.
Yeah, so I just for context, I've always been focused on equipped lifting. That was, the era I grew up in was the era of Westside Barbell, Chuck Vogapol in the early 2000s. So my best shirted bench in competition was 575. I've handled 600 pounds to boards in training. I've done a 390-pound bench press raw in training, but I never really kind of focused on raw. I'm sure at my strongest I could do like 405, 400. It was never really a focus, and even now. So I would say I'm one of the world's only equipped power builders. So I've done close to 400 pounds raw, I've done close to 600 pounds in a bench shirt, and now we're kind of seeing where my raw is at today.
Oh yeah.
At a slimmer.
I would even go as far to say as ripped.
No, you guys could be the judge. Oh, yeah, right here.
I would even say ripped.
If I miss on this side, I'm a little tired from that flex. All right, let's go.
Good. Yeah, good. Nice.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, no problem.
What's that? What's that? It's a new PR, baby.
That's a PR. Woo! All right. And the PRFs too. Okay,
I gotta work on my height. I gotta work on my height, but am I doing okay? Am I doing okay with it? This is a training partner tryout right here. This is serious.
Wait, I think you made the cut. All right.
Okay, guys, oh, don't worry. We made it through. All right, thanks. That's
awesome.
Good. All right, so that's gonna be my top set. Could have I done a little bit more, but hit a PR. Live to fight another day. I'm trying to practice. It's hard. The hardest person to your coach is yourself. So I'm gonna shut it down. I think that's the right move. Probably shut it down for today.
Yes, you know, I want to be the devil in your ear and say, let's go 300, because it's pretty, but it's good to shut down a good number.
Cool. So I'm going to shut it down here. We're going to go up to 515 pounds for Larry for his top set. So let's see what you got.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. You know, it's interesting having the lockout be a sticking point now, as it never has been. I never struggled from the midway point to lockout. I've always been really strong with my chest, and the lockout kind of always smooth, and I never really had much of a sticking point there, but now I feel it. I feel I'm powering off my chest, no problem. I'm hitting that sticking point, and it's new, new territory for me.
Yeah, and I think for the people watching, what we can learn from this, the longer you spend your time as a lifter, is that your sticking points could very well change depending on your training age, depending on what you focus on in terms of accessories. So like Larry mentioned, he was doing a lot of inclines for the past year, basically, right?
Literally about a year.
So the shoulder strength is there, and we're gonna have to kind of bring up the tricep strength. We're also gonna have to refine, get him used to the tech. He's getting more and more used to the technique, and also just kind of holding that position with the back. So a lot of times when people struggle with the lockout, they kind of lose that shoulder position. So all the systems work you've been seeing with like the tricep work that we've been doing, the lat work, it's very specific to kind of his needs. And other people, like if you notice, we haven't really been doing a lot of stuff for his pecs and shoulders, just because I just haven't found that to be an issue, at least at this point. So other people, a lot of raw, like for me, if you notice that where I'm slowing down is a little bit different, and my stability off the chest is being an equipped lifter. The shirt and stuff helps you off the bottom, so like my sticking point and where I would miss is completely different than you. So I would have to do a little bit more chest work, a little bit more shoulder work. Even if you just look at, compared to some of my other body parts, my arms and my delts are kind of a weak point for me. You can kind of just look at some people. So it's good thing to look at, and that helps us make decisions for the accessory training. So what I want you to focus on in this particular set, a little bit more tightness, the unrack, get a little bit better pinch with your shoulder blades. And then I'll tell you when to rack it. We'll do between 1 and 3 reps. And then we'll see how it looks. All right?
Beautiful.
Let's get it. Come on.
That. Ooh.
Come on up.
All right.
Come on, Larry.
Oh.
Settle. Start. Press. One more. Step up. Press. Drive it. Hold it. Rec. Good.
Nice.
We're going to do 2 back down sets.
Where we grow.
Yeah, this is where the work.
This is where you grow.
That's it.
Settle first. Start. Up. Chest up. Up. Up.
Push. Push. Push.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna take a nap and come back to this set. There's a little couch over there in the back room. The massage music, a little band. Get used to the competition standard pacing, which could be anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes in between flights and attempts. Yeah. So, no time soon, John. You can take a seat.
I'm just letting my booty cover after that last time.
Oh!
All right. Turn. Press. 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 Back. Good job. Boom. Yeah, not push. Hold. Good. Try to get a little bit more of a stretch on the way up.
Good.
A little more, right there. Good. Now as you come up, don't let your shoulder move. Push straight out. Push. That's it. Good. Push. Hold. Good. Good. So 8 to 12 like that. That's good. Feel a difference there?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Now that's a bit heavier as well.
So we'll do one more side down later.
Okay.
Larry, do you see the wings? Are they coming in?
Look.
The wings?
Any more wing, you're gonna fly away, bro. You wanna fly?
I'd like to.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. This is what we gotta do. Earn our wings.
This one I want you to take close to failure, okay? Same position. Keep that shoulder in the same position the whole time. Don't want to rise up. Push down and spread.
Yep.
Chest up. Chest
Yep.
up more.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
push down and spread it. Hold. Good. As many as you, like 15 to 20 like that. Good. Hold the lockout a little longer. Rest. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, count, hold. 1, 2, 3, and then up a little slower. Let's go 8 to 12 right now. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. How's that?
That's a good weight, actually. It's a good weight.
Nice. Good pause on it, really.
These are clean, full reps.
Let's see the depth police comment on this.
They can't. There's nothing to say about these. It's a perfect rest. And I was joking about him having wings, but he actually does have wings. I forgot about that. Right in the pack. It must be helping these pull-ups.
Maybe. Maybe I can fly after all. 4.
Difficult.
Now back down to 1.
Never thought the day would come where John out-pull-ups me.
I'm using the stand efforting philosophy. I gotta pick something here that I can beat you at. That's the trick right there. So chop you down a little bit, you know, where I can. Come on. Excellent. Good. 4.
Is this 4?
Yeah, we're on 4 now.
Come on.
So we're gonna do, after this we're gonna change it up. I'll show you what we're gonna do. Okay, so now we do one more set. Make clean ones you could do. So we're on 5. Do make clean ones you could do, and then we're gonna. Good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do? Come here. We're gonna work on that retraction, but for overhead. This can also help your grip for the deadlift.
Okay. Okay.
So start with a set of 10. So you know, overhand grip. Yep. Wrap your thumb.
Wrap it.
Yep. And across your legs. And yep. Yep. Shoulder blades down and back. Hold down slow. Good. Like that. All right. And last one.
All right.
We're just gonna hang.
I can hang out. At home.
Over 20. And then do one more set of 10.
So,
you can go whatever grip's comfortable. I like doing a hang with underhand grip personally, or you can go neutral.
I'll go neutral. 20 and then 10?
Yeah, I'm going to count you down.
Okay.
Let's go neutral. I'm going to assist you up. 1, 2, no. Hold, elbows in, feet together, tight here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down slow. Good, switch to overhand grip. You got 10 scap pull-ups, and when you're done, just moving the shoulder blades. Let's see your
last spread.
Let's see your spread.
Let me get the shot from the front here.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I see what we're working with.
Good work, brother.
Good job. How you feeling?
I feel great. It's a good pump. Feeling much better than week 1.
Good. First time training together. First time with both our shirts off. So
that is indeed true. Ed,
so many PRs today.
first time you out pull-ups me. Who would have thought? 7 years ago that would happen.
I gotta find something I could beat him at. So I'm a little smaller, a little leaner, a little meaner. So finish with some pull-ups, gonna help the grip, help the back. And just kind of a fun way to end the workout. Pull-up ladders are great. How'd the bench feel today?
Much better than last week. From 2 plates, I knew it was gonna be a good workout. I felt lighter. Time's getting better, and it's feeling more familiar. It's been a year off flat bench, so I'm not expected to be overnight. I'm back to my old self, but from 45 last week to 2, 5-15 to 2, we're happy with that.
Good. And did how did you do with the training partner tryout? How did that go?
You definitely made the cut. Honestly, not only your training partner, you're an excellent coach.
Thank you.
So you can wear 2 hats at the same time.
I'm trying. So yeah, I think part of being a good coach is just learning to adapt. I know that Larry needed a little bit of a push today. We both had like a crazy weekend, very stressful, but I was really excited. I had a great time today, and Thursday I'm going to take you to deadlift school.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be
Bring
fun.
your suit.
All right.
That's all I can say.
We're gonna bring my suit. So
These lats are ready. These lats are ready. Awesome. That's great, man.